The Whitsunday region's two major industries, tourism and agriculture, have each taken big hits over the last 14 months. International border closures stripped tourism businesses of their customer base, and farmers have struggled against mass labour shortages due to the lack of international backpackers entering Australia. Both of these issues were exacerbated by the unpredictable nature of our state border closures, which left the Whitsundays feeling the full brunt of the COVID-19 pandemic, despite only recording a handful of cases from returned travellers. Some of those worst affected by the pandemic were tourism operators, marine tourism operators, who not only lost their high-end international tourists, but also their working holiday backpackers, who would work on local farms throughout the week and enjoy some of the Whitsundays' best experiences on days off. I'm pleased that last week the Morrison Liberal National Government announced Whitsunday reef tour operators had been given an additional 12-month reprieve from the cost of applying for permits to access the Great Barrier Reef Marine Park. The waiver, which was due to expire on the 1st of July this year, will now be extended to the 30th of June 2022. And that simple measure will go some way to easing pressure on tourism operators who, in the last few months, have seen some light at the end of the tunnel, thanks in part to the federal government's half-price airfares initiative. Another boost to the Whitsundays region was the recent announcement of an aquaculture and agriculture tech skills hub to be built in Cannonvale. The Morrison Liberal National Government's contribution of $1.5 million in funding from the Regional Recovery Partnerships programs means that the Whitsunday locals can stay in the region and gain skills that are vitally needed. They're in high demand in local industries. The hub will deliver ag tech programs and training to boost sugarcane industry, aquaculture, horticulture industries. This is an investment in local agricultural industries and the local workforce, which will ensure the region can maximise its potential in the long-term future. Another $5.2 million from the Regional Recovery Partnerships program is allocated to upgrade the Mackay Biocommodities pilot plant, which will support the Queensland University of Technology's development of regional biomanufacturing industries in synthetic biology, green chemicals and future foods. This is a long-term investment in our agricultural and biomanufacturing capabilities, which will increase our productivity and sustainability. It will also attract investors to the region and grow local business by grasping real growth opportunities presented by globally in-demand biocommodities. Support for tourism and support for farmers means support for the regions. These measures will strengthen the long-term future of two of our region's most important industries. Thank you, Madam Deputy Speaker.
Authorised G. Christensen, 221 Milton Street, Mackay.